topic is Enemies of Faith, Lesson 583.
Well, let's fully enter into the topic. Today's topic, we call it Enemies of the Faith. Enemies of the Faith. The worst enemy of faith is the law and the works. Romans chapter 9, verse 30. It says, "What shall we say then? That Gentiles who did not pursue righteousness have attained to righteousness, even the righteousness of faith? But Israel, pursuing the law of righteousness, has not attained to the law of righteousness." Why? Because they did not seek it by faith, but as it were by the works of the law. For they stumbled at the stumbling stone. Before the cross, you have to have this very clear, because this is what no one has had clear for 2,000 years. That before the cross, it was by the law. Conduct, religious practices, ceremonies, physical appearances of godliness. Israel trusted in that. And then, now, righteousness is not by law, it's by faith. And if the word is not accompanied by faith, what you believe and what you think, and it does not have the ingredient of faith, then your petitions will not be answered, because you are taking lightly the change of covenants. The covenants changed. There was a change of covenants. Things change. You get used to something, and all of a sudden they change, and you do not notice. That happened to Paul. Why didn't Paul have success? Because Paul entered when the covenant had changed and nobody knew it. There wasn't television, radio, newspapers. Only a few knew it. And then Paul starts to say, now it's by faith, now it's by faith. And the same apostle said, he's crazy. Baptism in water, what is that? That's the law. That's cleaning. Fasting, being without eating, punishing your body, what is that? That's works. Sacrifices, that's works. Harsh treatment of the body, that's normal in every church. But the enemies of the doctrinal faith, you have to deal with them until you are cleansed. That takes time to clean your head. It's a hurtful process. Look what it says in Galatians chapter 3. Keep forward. But before faith came, we were kept under guard by the law. Kept for the faith which would afterward be revealed. Would afterward be revealed. You know when it was revealed? When Christ took me to paradise and he gave it to me. The only one that had that faith that you and I have today was Paul, and he was killed, those who were supposed to serve God, because our faith is different. The faith that was going to be revealed is to call things that are not as if they are. That's the doctrinal part. Now, there is an enemy of the faith, and that one is very bad. Your eyes, what you see. What you see modifies your mood. Your eyes. That's why Paul said over, let's look for it. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we do not look at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Sometimes it is a problem for you to see. Sometimes you see too much, and what you see does not help you at all, because what you see changes your feeling. What is written does not change, but what you see. And if you are not mature in faith, what you see is affecting you. What you see modifies your mood. And all of a sudden, what you believe, because of what you saw, modifies your confession, changes your confession. When it changes your confession, the angels see that one day you say something, and the next you say something else, and another day you say something else. And one day you were reigning in life and blessed, and now, because of what you see, because of the circumstances, your confession changed. You know that faith is manifested in different ways according to your growth. And that is very personal, how you see things. Look, right here tonight, there are people listening. So then there are some that what they are listening to, they accompany it with faith. I say that this is like that. I receive that this will go well for me. Faith. Say faith. 2 words. F-E. Faith. Hey, it's so short, right? And it covers so much. So then, I declare that your confession is standing tall. That you confess with me that everything is fine. That what you believed last year, now you believe it even better, with more glory, with more certainty.
We've come to the conclusion that the worst enemies of faith are the law, the works, and the eyes, that we are justified by faith and not works.
I cleanse myself of all contamination of law and works. I call all things that aren't as if they were. I confess that all is well. We love you, Daddy.
With the mark on my mind and body, I will be redressed. With burning flames, emitting energy with the body, it's no fantasy. Because I know that